Ah, you've got to laugh. You've got to laugh. First, early apologies in case the wind out here is disruptive, as I know I've been using the phone more typically than my own computer and microphone. It's somehow just more comfortable for now, for the time being. Tonight I have a couple of options, and I was hoping perhaps if I could bother any of you lovely, amazing people that happen upon this silly, stupid, rather insignificant channel. Hey, what's up, Bryn? Yes, I've been wanting to say hello to you, and you're the first person on my list, by the by, that I'd like to just reach out to. Okay, and I have a what is okay. I mean, man up to this. It's not. This one's not a big deal, but I'm big on my own personal transparency. So I haven't checked my sober app, whatever it's called thing, for a while. Um, so I'm still alcohol free. I gotta be over 130 days. Hey, Kate, you're also on that list. I did reach out to you earlier. All right, so here's the freaking thing. I don't drink and I don't smoke marijuana, okay? But I've just decided somewhere along the lines, a very silly, stupid thing. I want a vice, like I think while when I'm not working, people we need distractions or something. Like if I can't go to the bar and have a drink, or I don't drink anymore here at the house, I don't enjoy weed, what is there? So I told myself, all right, Eli, go ahead and buy yourself a pack of smokes and have like one cigarette a day. Oh, there's an awesome looking Skeeter on my phone right now. Hey, Jot, maybe I should what exactly? Maybe I should what? So, this is so cringe right now. Like I'm gonna light it up in front of you. Okay, come help me list comics tonight. Quid pro quo, Kate. There's a few things we can help each other with our passion for comic books. All right. So I started to take up smoking again. I don't know if I fully inhale. I think I just somewhat inhale. But this is the only vice I got, man. Damn. All right, here we go. My ex-girlfriend called me today. Crystal Phoenix Riven, my ex from middle school, high school. Whenever I've referenced that I work at the magical dildo store, she must have taken it quite literally because she's like, I know you don't work at the porn shop anymore. Oy, geweld. I hope everything and everyone has a great day. I hope, okay. Yes, okay, I put that. Good afternoon to you, Trish of the Kajit. All right, I hope everything and everyone has a great day. Hope people can forgive and focus on themselves and not attack others. Life is hard enough. We need more kindness. Hey, that's a good segue for where I'm going. All right, hold on. I'm gonna look as cool as I did in high school. Oh, this is so cringe. There you go. Everybody's doing it. I feel like I look so strange. All right, there it is. It's my only vice. Like 2 cigarettes a week instead of drinking alcohol and smoking weed. Of course, I have weed, but I just don't enjoy it like I used to. Trust me, man, I wish I did. So I came here. You're the only one that got my name. Of course. What's up, Patty? Hello, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. I was just watching. I feel like I'm in high school. Like, all right, fun story before the serious topic. When I was smoking cigarettes in high school, when I was fairly new to it, walking with my friends, feeling all tough and special, and like the eyes were on me, smoking. And I remember there was this chick behind me. She was a senior, I was a sophomore. And I just remember hearing like a shriek, like a banshee was following me or something. So I do this because I look so awesome doing it. Seafowls, what's up, man? Hell yeah, Seafowls. I hope you're doing good, bro. So you see that part where I do the whole breathing in? Apparently, I wasn't doing that back in the high school days. I was totally faking it. So I'm walking with my friends, and I just hear this shriek, like someone just got stabbed, and it's he's not inhaling, and she literally runs after me, runs up to me. I'm with my group of friends. She has like two girls next to her, and she's like, you're not, are you inhaling? Are you inhaling? Becomes a big moment. Everybody's now, yeah, everything kills you, man. Everything kills you. So she's like right in my face. She's like, do me a favor, go ahead and do it again. So I do. And she saw me that time. That time I actually did. I opened my mouth like and went, ah. And that was the moment I learned that I did not properly smoke cigarettes because I got so lightheaded in that instant, so lightheaded. But I held it. I held it together, and I got the approval because she was shouting like a fucking 1900s or 1920s paper boy, extra, extra. Eli's not inhaling, but I did that time, and I got so buzzed, lightheaded, and I just looked at her. Little did she know that her face was melting. But she's like, okay, okay, everyone, he's inhaling. Oh, thank goodness for that. And here we are. 20 plus years later. Oh, full circle. So, from that to this, I guess. In England, they were or are, I don't know English stuff, celebrating St. George's Day. Okay, this is supposed to be a holiday where it's okay to be British, and apparently that's conflated with Christianity. And there was something else that I watched. And making it more personal on the there's shout out to Joko. I made you mod. I remember. Yeah, Sigs fucking suck in general. There's a post. There is a friend of mine. He's gay, and he was a guest on Stuck in the Middle, Stuck at Night. He made a big pro Palestine post. Now people usually presume my position. I just know I don't like Netanyahu, but I don't like Hamas. All right. And Shamrock, shout out to Shamrock. An interesting point that I never thought of. It's one of those so simple things that you never thought of it, but when you hear it out loud, you're like, oh, okay. Well, you're gonna have a sig too. Okay, this is good social time here. Uh so let me get this straight. Make America great again is offensive, but death to America, that's okay. Because right now, we got people laying down in the middle of the fucking highway, blocking traffic to airports. We got universities going fucking woke crazy. The thing with the students, man, is I don't think they know what the fuck they're talking about. And when I listen to the talking heads and when I see the people trying to articulate their disagreements, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So an old buddy of mine, we haven't been buddies in a while, he's like, okay, go to Gaza and see how well they treat you as a homosexual and see how that goes. And then of course it starts to deteriorate from a debate into backpedaling nonsense. Oh, okay, capitalist. I don't understand it. So me, look, as an atheist, I can say from like my fence sitting position, there is this strange bias that occurs where it's not okay to be a patriotic individual, and it's always conflated with being overtly nationalist. And I have how many times am I going to say this? I have two clips saved that shows this woman whose only existence, her purpose in life, is an anti-racist. Where do you put that? How do you? What's up, Barb? Good to see you, sweetheart, and thank you for the feedback. Thank any of you for feedback and comments. I live off of it. Okay, it's better than cigarettes. Let's get me on comments. So yeah, I don't know. Does it? I know I can't be the only one in the room confused about it. How can people like? How can the libs? I have to go there? Stand on the foundation that Hamas are the good guys here. I try to make sure that they are just saying we don't want citizens to be hurt on either side, but they stay so one-sided because they don't want to dare be, I don't know, get a I agree with you from anybody on the right side. Oh, God forbid such a thing. I feel like unless you're overtly racist, everyone is anti-racist. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, Barry. What's good, man? Barry Wood, the honorable Barry Wood, has joined the fray. So I watched some of these protests, man, happening in the UK. And man, it's so uncomfortable for me because of my own religious outlook, view, my philosophy, anti-theology, to find myself defending the Christian base in the West. But it seems very popular right now with the youth, with those crazy kids with their switchblades and their combs and their Fonzie-like jackets. No, you know what I mean. They're just saying, yeah, down with the what is it, Zionist? I don't have my homework and all my fancy words on this stuff for a change. And I don't necessarily say that's anti-Semitic, but hell, man, I don't know how much you have to accomplish to appear anti-Semitic. If you start rooting for Palestine and saying down with Israel, I think you kind of draw a pretty firm line in the sand on where you stand. And it's just super confusing. So my friend that's posting and arguing with people, he's like, "Oh, anybody can take this and make it personal to them and make and find themselves offended. You can reach for anything and straw man." And no, man, no. You, you're the one that's saying, pro Palestine, screw the Jews, man. A lot of us don't like Netanyahu. A lot of us don't approve of his massive expansion of Israel. Okay. Like we're not all the same. So just like nobody wants to broad stroke anybody on any side, or anybody should not want to broad stroke any groups because it's dangerous. And I try not to because I have an aversion to a lot of religious stuff, particularly the ones that are more brutal. I can't think of any other religions at the top of my head that will send out people to come and get you and unalive you if you draw a cartoon. Rest in peace, Charlie Hebdo and Solomon Rushdie. That was what he got pierced about 15 times in the neck because the Ayatollah put out a hit. He didn't even read the fucking book, of course. So this is what's on my mind for the time being. They seem to have a strong knowledge of history and simply talk about facts. Who's the day? Hold on. Do you ever watch Abby, Martin, or Herbert? No, unfamiliar, but I'm actually very thankful. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the feedback that I need, that I live for. If I'm going to, I mean, I'm always going to just keep using this like a vlog. It's my therapy. Only you guys aren't getting paid. Neither am I. No monetization. This is what I want. I want to discourse. And I want to ask all of you a question. Okay. And this one is serious, as in you are going to dictate my actions. Oh, I don't know where to flick this disgusting thing. Okay. A friend of mine taught me how to make that like a mini shank. Y'all know about lighting the filter and then like, okay, anyway. So, um, Johnny Cashville is an individual I think a lot of people on this area of YouTube are familiar with. And I reached out to him on Instagram. I figured I do enjoy interviewing people. I have for a long time. One of my favorite moments on this social media land platform was interviewing, the sister of, oh, right now my cigarette buzz gets to me, of the missing brother. Oh man, I feel so terrible. This is the first time I don't have his name memorized and that whole funky investigation. But when I got to interview her and get all of those crazy facts about how the investigation was completely botched, like that is something that I look back on and I'm very proud. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her family. We have still been in touch. I can't, I have to man up. I cannot remember right in this moment, even though Sean Valdez, oh my goodness, Sean Valdez, still missing, by the way. That police chief, or the person, not police chief, the person that was in charge of that whole thing, was still found to be more connected to one of one of the suspects. He grew up with the woman that was involved in the case and was never treated as a suspect. Um, so yeah, and now I'm gonna have a Biden moment. Damn it, cigarette buzz. But yeah, so interviews. Johnny Cashville has expressed an interest with my asking if he'd be okay with me just interviewing him, and I think that would be. Whoa, it's motherfucking. What's up? Nothing funny. This is my boy Duke. Duke, I know you love this topic, man. Israel Palestine. I've been finding some very interesting material, so you can expect a perhaps uncomfortable live stream at some point in the near future. I don't know. I think we might agree on a lot of things. So there's that, and or Josh, myself, and the third mic, Adam, are probably gonna do a live stream tonight. What do you guys think? What do you guys have a preference? Are you guys okay with this idea? Like, what do you think? I mean, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but does anybody like think that'd be kind of cool? I want to interview Cashville, and I've always he's been around for a long time, and he's one of the few individuals in this little YouTube world where I've never really found any reason to see too much drama, negativity, toxicity. I mean, it's funny, he finds people, he roasts them and whatnot, but his whole history and blah blah blah. I'm just wanted to put it out there because it might be tonight, which means I might just have a busy night. Feel free to let me know if you guys think that's cool. Yeah, Seafowls, Patty, thank you, Crystal. That see that means a lot to hear from you guys. I want to actually prepare some actual questions so I just don't go in. Uh, yeah, there you go. What's the format? I just generally would want to ask, a bit about his history. There's a lot I don't know, and how he got involved with, I guess being a promoter in the music industry. There's a lot of things I don't know, which is a good reason to interview an individual. So there's that, and then of course with this little corner of somebody put it best once, and I tend to say it over and over again. This piss-soaked corner of the internet, with all the channels that a lot of us preview because it's just in our neck of the woods. AD, Martin Speaks, I don't know, other channels that I'm not even certain I'm comfortable naming. But I think it would just be interesting and ask him what he thinks of the platform that gets utilized by people that absolutely do what they do in terms of making lolcows or going off YouTube and sending packages or harassing calls. If he's interested or comfortable talking about all this kind of stuff, I'd be interested to also get his take on that. And I won't say why, but if you've been following for at least the past month, you understand why this would be relevant to our current state of affairs in general. I know I've been doing pretty well, I think, staying out of drama, and I just want to approach it unbiased. Otherwise, you can definitely expect a Stuck at Night feature. Josh and I have compiled a lot of good stuff. Nothing funny, Mr. Duke. I'd love to see you and work with you again, brother. I miss you a lot. I hope all is well with the family. You're all fantastic, lovely people, and that's it. That's it, guys. Let's see. I would for sure ask him some hard no topics or what he would want to talk about that you might not know he wants to say. Hey, like he has agreed. So we've come that far. We have a mutual respect. And yeah, I think it would be interesting. I think I would want more time to, I don't know, promote it, put it out there, but he seems pretty ready to go. I was personally considering doing a live stream, just a pre-record, but that's just not my style. It isn't. As much as I want to edit and do all these things, I'm not going to pretend that I'm just going to do a pre-record and then do it all later. It'll just sit on my hard drive and not be utilized. So I finished a shift very early in the morning. I did it 6 o'clock in the morning, and here I am, not used to all this time. This is one of the few times in my life where I get to dictate how many hours I want to work. I'm not working full time, man, so it's a bit of a struggle. So coming soon to this channel, there's some channels that do pretty well, like just going live from in their own store or businesses. And I used to run their social media and all that. I would love to show my funny, politically incorrect interactions with the customers and all that. And there's some funny stuff at this store. I posted a picture on my Facebook. They got these giant looking sperms that have, get this, vanilla cream liquor inside of its large glass tail. So there you go. And I posted on Facebook because I'm such a funny guy. Clean up aisle 4. Whose kid is this? Yeah, that's the best I got. So, okay, my cigarette soaked voice has about had it. I am going to eat a very late breakfast, and you shall see. I shall return. I shall return. I see you all. I am thankful to you all. And yeah, you know what? I'm almost tempted to buy a box of these sperm, these alcoholic. See, if somebody just jumps in now and hears me say, I want to buy alcoholic sperm, I'm sure there's a lot of tilted heads right now. It is like a toy, and it's got a funny fucking head with two wacky eyeballs, and it's got a long tail, and it's filled with disgusting looking vanilla cream liquor. And I should just start sending them out to everybody. Yeah, I'll do like a fucking, I don't know, what, a raffle? Is that what people do with the internets and a channel? Yeah. So, sperm coming to a home near you. I promise I won't dox you or troll you. If anything though, I'm doxing the side of my house. Charlie's in the trees, Charlie's in the trees. And let's see what the night brings, guys. Thanks for joining me. And by God, this is not gonna do me well, but I have lost a lot of weight. Okay, I was a thick fella. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do a fucking pan from the forehead to my toes. Yeesh. Feel like an Instagram hoe here. I'm gonna get my OnlyFans started now. Everybody, take care. Shabbat shalom. Let me know what you think in the comments about anything discussed today. Patty, always good to see you, sweetheart. All right, everybody, Bryn, C. Fowles, Crystal, Trisha, anybody that I missed, nothing funny, Barbara, Mr. Barrywood. Good night. Before I dox myself again. Good night. Good day. Good day, old chaps. I'm outie. Okay.